Inhabitants of a dying world defend themselves against a powerful and immortal society. Sean Connery and Charlotte Rampling star in the sci-fi fantasy Zardoz, tonight at 8 on City TV's Great Movies. Inhabitants of a dying world defend themselves against a powerful and immortal society. Sean Connery and Charlotte Rampling star in the sci-fi fantasy Zardoz, tonight at 8 on City TV's Great Movies.
The Tom Zinks, Man Mountain Moore, a man who's going through on his way, crushing his opponents everywhere he goes. Well, let me tell you something, wrestling fans. He's back, he's in shape, and he's ready to face any of that competition. I'm talking about none other than international champion Dino Bravo. Dino, glad to have you back in competition shape. We know that due to your operation, you were sidelined for quite some time, but I myself know, and I'm sure your opponents will soon find out, you're back in tip-top condition.
That's right. I went through it. It was a setback for me because it came at a very bad time. Where when you're sick, it's always at a bad time because nobody expects that to happen. And what happens, you know, when it rains, it pours. And that's what happened to me. It almost lights out for me, as you know, Albert. But I am back. And you know, when times are bad, it's when you know who your real friends are. It's when you're down and out that the people that are close to you will help you. But a lot of people took abuse of me, laughed at my situation, and you know, and they bragged all around the country that I had seen my last match in professional wrestling. Well, it's not so. I may not be at 100% yet, but I feel I'm at 95%. It's a question of a week or two that I'm back fully recovered. But I am ready to compete, and the people that laughed at me, because as I tell you, Albert, you don't laugh at somebody that's sick even if you don't like him. I don't expect everybody to like me, but I respect human being. I respect my fellow human being. Well, the people that laughed at me will learn who I am because they will pay the price, I guarantee you.
Well, Dino, there was also rumors that they tried to get the promoters to take away your international championship belt.
That's right. I was laying in my hospital bed, and they had lawyers and letters coming from all over that say that I could not defend my title. They should take it away from me. It did not happen that way, but I know it did all that work, and they're going to pay for this.
There's always excitement, there's always action when the Long Riders are around. Next week here on International Wrestling, you will see the Long Riders tangle with the combination of Daniel Raw and Tom Zink. Will the Long Riders be Wild Bill and Scott Hogg Irwin? Or will Cowboy Bull Johnson in fact be in the ring? We won't know until it happens. Wrestling fans, for all of us here at International Wrestling, I'm Milton Ruskin saying so long until next time. Have a good week.
It's wrestling, and I'm sick and tired of the...
I'm Daniel Richler. Meet the women of country, Katie Lang, Carol Baker, Tammy Wynette, and more. Plus, Susie and the Banshees, a visit with the effervescent Cullen Linden, and Much Music's Erica M. checks out the Alberta club scene. Tonight at 10:30 on The New Music.
Summer's here. It's time for the new Toronto Tees. Great new styles, bold new colors. Get your Toronto Tees exclusively at Stitches and make this the hottest summer ever.
I'm Daniel Richler. Meet the women of country, Katie Lang, Carol Baker, Tammy Wynette, and more. Plus, Susie and the Banshees, a visit with the effervescent Cullen Linden, and Much Music's Erica M. checks out the Alberta club scene. Tonight at 10:30 on The New Music.
competition, even though sometimes it gets a little rough. That's all right. It's part of the game.
Well, so far, you know, both of them really have stayed basically within the rules, Gino, and it's just been good non-stop action from top to bottom.
It has been, and the Milt, I'll tell you, I wouldn't pick a winner here.
Take a look at nice leg trip by De La Sera, taking Crofat down. And, you know, as I just said, I'm in a way, I'm a little bit surprised that De La Sera has stayed virtually totally within the rules.
Well, I mean, I'm sure De La Sera respects Crawford and vice versa, and he knows that to beat a man like Dan Crofat, you do have to wrestle some and wear him down.
You know, Gino, we're running a little short on time, and in the past, you have been a tag team champion wrestler. What is your opinion of the potentiality of the possible combination of Dan Crofat and Tom Zink?
Well, I don't know, because Crofat has been teamed up with Alofa, and maybe can he keep up the momentum with a new partner? Who knows? It's going to be hard to say, because let's face it, they'll be in there against a tough team that already they are champions, and maybe, you know, it's a question of you got to beat the champion. The champion don't have to beat you.
Well, we're just seeing now De La Sera has gone to a little bit of the rough stuff to seize the advantage from Dan Crofat. Laying in a good, solid right-hand punch. Crofat, one knee on the canvas. De La Sera behind now and laying a good forearm in across the upper part of Crofat's chest. The referee warning him, yet by and large it was legal. Crofat coming back, or attempting to, from the canvas. Pretty ineffectual punch to De La Sera's stomach, but Crofat laid back onto the canvas by De La Sera. Referee warning De La Sera, he's coming from behind now, a double hammer across the upper part of Crofat's back. Folks, we're running short of time as Crofat's whipped into the corner turnbuckles and backdrop backed out into ring center by De La Sera. The cover, count of 2 only. Folks, we're going to be out of time. We'll give you the results next week, and we'll know what's doing with the Tag Team Championship. The parting question, where is Scott Hogg-Irwin? Until next week, for Gino Brito and all of us here at International Wrestling, I'm Milton.
Summer's here. It's time for the new Toronto Tees. Great new styles, bold new colors. Get your Toronto Tees exclusively at Stitches and make this the hottest summer ever. City's got the hottest concert you're going to see all summer. Sting, Lou Reed, Bryan Adams, U2, Peter Gabriel, and many more. Live via satellite, the Amnesty International Concert, A Conspiracy of Hope. A City TV special in stereo tonight at 8. Don't miss it. City's got the hottest concert you're going to see all summer. Sting, Lou Reed, Bryan Adams, U2, Peter Gabriel, and many more. Live via satellite, the Amnesty International Concert, A Conspiracy of Hope. A City TV special in stereo tonight at 8. Don't miss it.
I'm not European. I cannot call myself the European champion. But in my heart, I am the European champion. Now, I hear of names of Ricky Martel, ex-world champion, Tommy Zink, Dan Crofat, all world-class wrestlers. Well, Bob De La Sera is back. Yeah, I've changed. Because all this technique, all these fair holds, didn't get me nowhere. I've learned the hard way. Scars on my shoulder, on my knees, on my back. I'm back here to wrestle, to win my matches, to come out victorious, to make some money, and to come out with some championships. When Bob De La Sera steps into that ring, it's eye gouging, it's kicking, it's fighting, it's finagling, conniving.
You know, wrestling fans, it's too bad because this man was a nationally ranked amateur wrestler. He could be a great wrestler. We'll be back with all kinds of action. Wrestling fans, as always, tremendous action, thrills, chills, spills, and excitement here this week with International Wrestling. You've seen this segment before. There's a reason we're all looking at it again. Let's just remember the tidbits of information, great information, I feel, that was passed along today. Dino Bravo back strong as ever. He will be looking, folks, believe me, for revenge for all those disgusting slurs and insinuations that were made about him by that giant Man Mountain. Dino Bravo has signed to meet him. Ricky Martel, hey, finally fed up with all the challenges issued to him by 290-pound sadistic Steve Strong, and that's all signed. Martel to meet Strong and young Tom, terrific Tom Zink. Remember, folks, next week on television right here on International.
Summer's here. It's time for the new Toronto Tees. Great new styles, bold new colors. Get your Toronto Tees exclusively at Stitches and make this the hottest summer ever.
Until next week, I'm Milton Breskin for Gino Brito and all of us at International Wrestling. Have a good week.
I'm Daniel Richler. Be here tonight at 10:30 for a special new music encore presentation of The Arrows live in concert.
The world's newest and fastest airplane finds itself hurled into space with 65 passengers on board while en route to Australia. Lee Majors, Hal Linden, and Ray Milland star in the adventure Starflight 1. Tonight at 7 on City TV's Great Movies. Summer's here. It's time for the new Toronto Tees. Great new styles, bold new colors. Get your Toronto Tees exclusively at Stitches and make this the hottest summer ever.
I'm Daniel Richler. Be here tonight at 10:30 for a special new music encore presentation of The Arrows live in concert.